Your LinkedIn headline goes with you everywhere you go on LinkedIn when you're posting or commenting, or when LinkedIn suggests you as a potential connection for somebody. So make sure that it's optimized perfectly to appeal to your ideal customer. You only have 220 characters to really make an impact. So think through very, very carefully how you can make the most of your LinkedIn headline. Keep on listening and I will help you. Hey, I'm Sarah Clay. I'm a LinkedIn trainer and I work with entrepreneurs and companies, helping them all get more reach and more visibility on LinkedIn. Creating a brilliant LinkedIn profile is so important, and it's what I teach day after day. So please listen to this video and see how I can help you create an amazing LinkedIn profile. You only have 220 characters to really make an impact on LinkedIn. So listen up and let's get started, and I'll tell you what you need to write. I split a headline into 4 different parts. So what are they? Part 1 is to identify who it is you want to work with. Identify your ideal customer or customers. Because once a customer sees the role that they perform and that you can help them, they're really going to listen and they're going to want to know more about who you are and how you can help them. You know, when you hear your own name in a crowd of people, you sit up and you listen. This is why you need to clearly identify who it is that you work with. So name them by genre, by sector, and be as niche as you possibly can. LinkedIn is a really busy place, so you don't want to waste your time or somebody else's discovering whether or not you can work with each other. So by niching down in some way, you're going to identify those people that you do work with, but also you're going to put off those people that you don't work with. So a really good opening sentence for your headline is, I work with these kind of people, or I help these kind of people. You're going to identify exactly who it is that you want to work with. The next step is by telling them the result that you help them achieve. So what do you do for these customers when you work with them? Do you help them get a better LinkedIn profile? Do you help them have more control over their finances? Do you help them feel more confident? Do you help them look better? Anything that you do for your customer is the next step in your headline. So, I work with these kind of people and I help them achieve this result. Because what people want to know is the results that you're going to give them. So identify those very, very clearly in the second step of your headline, and you will have people eating out of your hand. Step number 3 is to say how you work together. Do you work in person? Do you work one-to-one? Do you work on Zoom, in a group? However it is that you work, if you can identify this, if you've got the space, this is a really good idea for setting up your potential customers. People love to know how things are going to happen, what's going to happen next. For example, if you're going away for a weekend, you want to look at the place that you're going to. It makes you feel comfortable to know where you're going. So if you can make your audience feel really comfortable about working with you because they know exactly what's going to happen, then identify this in section 3 of your headline. The final part of your headline should identify you and your superpower. So by telling people how you work in a different way from everybody else, or what's special about you is going to differentiate you from your competitors. Do you work faster? Do you work more slowly? Are you more expensive? Are you cheaper? Do you work in a certain way to get the results for your clients? Or do you have a certain experience that your competitors don't have? The chances are that you're going to have loads of competitors or people that do a very similar thing to you on LinkedIn. So by identifying why you're different is going to be the thing that people employ you for. And if people are working with you one-to-one, it's very important that they know what's so special or different about you. So by identifying it in your headline will encourage those people who love that quality about you to work with you, and who don't like that kind of quality to not work with you. So again, you're saving yourself and the other person time by saying exactly how you work. So for example, I always say that I'm fun to work with and that I simplify LinkedIn so that everybody can understand it. Now, simplifying LinkedIn, yes, that's something that most people want, but not everybody wants to bring a bit of fun into their environment. So maybe they wouldn't hire me because of that. But if they hired me to find out I did come into their organisation and I did bring some fun and that wasn't what they wanted, means that we're not aligned. So best off than finding somebody who doesn't use the word fun in their headline and working with them instead. If you need any further help writing your LinkedIn headline, because I know it's not easy, even though it's so short, it's only 220 characters, it's a really difficult thing to do, putting that amount of information into a small block, like 220 characters, which is why I've created a 4-step formula. If you're struggling to get what you want to say in this tiny little bit of 220 characters, please send me a DM on LinkedIn, write a message below, send me an email, sarah@sarahclaysocial.com, and let's chat and let's see if I can help you build an amazing LinkedIn headline.